He found this listing online for the absolute cheapest broken camera he could find. It arrived today in this battered, heavily taped package. Opening it up, the state of this thing is even worse than the photo suggested. It's a 1970 SSLR, but it looks like it's been underwater. The hinges are rusted shut, the lens glass is cracked, and the shutter button won't even budge. It's a total mess, but there's something beautiful under this grime. Most people would call this electronic waste. I call it a challenge. Let's see if we can bring this classic piece of history back to life. First, we have to see what we're working with inside. I'm using precision screwdrivers to carefully butt out these tiny, fragile screws without stripping them. As the top plate comes off, the extent of the damage becomes clear. Dust and corrosion have made their way into every single crevice of the mechanism. I'm laying everything out on a magnetic mat. In a restoration like this, losing even one tiny spring means the camera might never fire again. And here is the heart of the problem. This shutter lever is snapped clean off. It's why the camera felt dead when he tried to fire it. Time for the deep clean. I'm lowering the metal chassis into the ultrasonic bath. The sound waves will shake loose 50 years of neglect. Watch those bubbles work. They get into the places a brush can't reach, stripping away the oxidation and the old, dried up grease that's coming at the works. Now for the exterior. I'm meticulously polishing the chrome. You can see the shine starting to return through the layers of tarnish. With the chassis clean, I'm soldering a new connection for the light method and applying high-grade synthetic oil to the internal gears. It needs to be smooth. The originally said it was peeling and it smelled like mildew. I'm sanding down the residue to create a perfectly flat surface for the new skin. This fresh, blade-textured leather is going to make it feel brand new. It's all about these finishing touches that restore the tactile experience of using it. Now comes the most satisfying part, putting it all back together. Every gear and lever we cleaned is going back into its rightful place. Tightening the final screw, it feels solid again. No more rattles, no more grit. Just the weight of a well-engineered machine. The lens was a mess, but after some deep cleaning and a bit of luck, the glass is crystal clear. Let's see the final result. Here it is. The cheapest broken camera I could find. Now looking like it just rolled off the factory floor in 1975. But a camera is only as good as its function. Let's test that shutter. Listen for the click. That mechanical click is absolutely perfect. It's crisp, fast, and exactly how it should sound. This piece of history is officially saved. From a rusted relic destined for the trash to a beautiful, functional tool. Restoration is about more than just cleaning, it's about respect for craftsmanship. Thanks for joining me on this journey. It just goes to show that even the cheapest items deserve a second chance. See you next time.